what's up? It's time to get back into the game. It really is. You see, right now, I just want to make a note, right, that I'm going to put onto the net so that I remember. I can look back on this video and be like, oh yeah, by the way, this is why I'm in the game. So, you see right now, we're getting into the game to do two key things, right? Main things. A lot comes from these two main things. One, provide value. Honestly, I believe that the value shouldn't just be for me. Nah, I mean, things are cool, you know what I'm saying? Can make a quick buck here and there, but if there is no value, we're not going to get far. We're really not going to get far. Especially when, matching it up to my ideals, we're not. Relative to other things, it's going to be a good shot. Number one. Number two, scalability. I'm not going to lie. If we ain't scaling, then, and there's no value, then rather not. Let's just say if we're not scaling, but there is value, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? It could be in the toolbox of things that help us, make a little bit of progress in life. But in terms of reaching our ideals, we need to scale. We really do. I'm not even going to lie. And that's my chat about me entering the game. Because, man, I'm not going to lie. At this point in time, cool. My conviction's not my own. I've chosen a different way of thinking about things. So with that being said, it's time to run back into it. I'm giving myself this last quarter to actually just do things the way I should have ideally done things at the beginning of the year, but didn't know better and didn't have the right skills. But since within the last quarter, I've been focusing on getting the right skills, then hey, I believe now's time. Now's time. Even though I'm not done, but by December, I'll definitely be done. And let's just say I don't manage to actually do these two things, provide value and scale, neither of the two, then I know that I'm not going to be self-sufficient in the manner within which I'd like to be self-sufficient. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes you just got to have standards. Yes, it's cool being self-sufficient, you know what I'm saying? Running in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Doing a bit of the hustle, bit of this and that. But, yeah, I need to move different. I need to move the way I want 25-year-old me wants to move. By the way, I set New Year's resolutions. So that's why I'm talking like this. Because in Jan, when it's my birthday, I'm trying to be in a different space. And if I don't manage to pull my weight towards that, or plus minus 82 kilograms of myself, I'm getting a job. I ain't even gonna lie. But because of my skill, it should either be, ideally, right, in the tech startup, you know what I'm saying, software engineer field. Ideally. Back for, digital marketing. Other bag for, I don't know. I don't know. And I ain't even trying to know. And yeah, in January, it's one of two things. So I move to Gauteng, one of three things. Stay here. Or move to Cape Town. You see, Cape Town can only be done. Can only be done when I achieve the specific standard of living. Because Cape Town, as far as I know, or here, it's a 0 to 100. I'm not trying to be in 0. Done 0 in Johannesburg. That was cool. I'm trying to do 100. In KZN, I could live it up. But it'll be a bit boring where we're at. We're in Port Edward. I mean, Johannesburg is like Sodom and Gomorrah, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a bit much. But, you know, getting my mind right, focusing, it's like, all right, cool. I can do the social thing perfectly fine. Wow. But then again, I'm trying to be on the net, hence we're scaling. But anyways, I digress. So I'm going back into the game. Those are the standards. That's the timeline. That's what I'm trying to get at. That's the whole inspiration behind it. And you know, these 3 months kind of set the tone as to how I'm going to approach the last 5 years of doing this. But inevitably, I am doing it, even if I fail within these 3 months. But yeah. So with that being said, concerning Istolo now, the business aspect now, excuse me, I'm going to apply what I learned with the digital marketing course now. By the way, I'm done. Digital marketing course now. Alright, cool. Apply that shandies now. Once I apply that shandies, then I know that, okay, sure, grand. We've defined the district to the best of our capabilities, you know? It should be able to run itself, or at least not be as taxing as it was in Johannesburg, because wow. Woo! You know? I mean, if I was in the game for like 10 more years, you know what I'm saying? I could just hold on and just slowly but surely get through it, you know what I'm saying? And make it, but got half the time, so, you know, half the effort, double the innovation. This is why we're doing software engineering. So that being said, cool, you know what I'm saying? Apply the software engineering, because I believe that is, you see that specific demographic that we found with Phil. It needs to be catered to. Definitely. Is it being catered to? I doubt. But let me just say, when we pull up in that section, everything's always looking good. It's just a little too taxing. So with that being said, cool. Gonna sort that out, right? Back to the main point here. Whew. Back to the main point here. Cool. With Istolo, define the businesses now. Let's have about 5 to 10 businesses to actually define this online district. Within that, at least 2, if not 1, if not 3. Ideally, let's just say 2. Nah. We'll actually have an innovative point that we can work on, right? Cool. There we are. We're applying the technological phase of things. Nah? Sure. That's where the software engineering comes in. Probably by like next year, when the game is open. I mean, not just my game, everybody's game. When everybody's game is open, especially within the creative industry. Because I also need to leverage that. I told you, we out for blood. Yeah? Yeah. So that should be about Feb, March, when things start picking up, things start opening. You feel me? Which is one of the reasons why I want to go to Gauteng, honestly. But yeah, we'll see about that. Yeah, at this rate, I see where things are going. Cool. Focus. Sure. We play the game now, the way it's supposed to be played. By the end of the year, now, having had done the business aspect, having had focused on the right segments, you know what I'm saying, the right niches in order to monopolize. You see, next September, from September to December, this is going to be the deciding point of either we get funding, right, for these small segments, now that we are innovating, now, and that we're inventing for, or we shut it. You feel me? One of the two. Because, hey, man, we registered Istolo in like 2018 or 2019. Well, one of the two. And, yo, hustle is good, it's great, but it ain't everything. And I know when to call it quits. Character development is definitely going to be up to par. If I run out of steam, I know software engineering, this is me. I'm getting that 9 to 5. If what you heard. And besides, I know it's all about fulfillment, honestly. So if the entrepreneurship terms are not fulfilling, count me out. It's a software development job. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Terms of fulfilling, then count me in. You feel me? I'd rather be the 5th person in Facebook knowing that this 9 to 5 is the one. Pays off. My vision is getting accomplished. Remember, value scalability. So if someone pulls up value scalability and I'm like, yo, your chat is far ahead of mine, it's cool. The terms work for me. I can live a fulfilled life. It's cool. This ain't no rat race. It's cool. I'm just gonna work. Obviously, working hard is inevitable, rat race or not. But, you know, I know where my energy is trying to go. You feel me? I know what my ideal is. And I know that it's a very abstract environment. So abstract that what I'm saying right now, in 2 years is gonna be BS. Might just be BS. So, you know, I'm open. I'm open to hearing people out. I'm open to experiments. I'm open to learning. This is why we're here. You feel me? So with that being said, that's it really. That's my 1 year plan. You know, it's these 3 months that really determine a lot. Probably I'll be done being a front-end developer. You feel me? And moving on towards being a full-stack developer when it comes to Free Code Camp. So with that being said, digital marketing done. It's just a matter of applying it. And if it's one thing that my closest people know about me, well, let me just say, Phil knows about me specifically. He said, Joe, application is hard. I'm all over the show a bit, as you can hear from these chats. But nonetheless, this is it. This is how we're going into the game. This is how we're executing it. My conviction is not my own, so it's boundless. I have a time frame. I guess it's almost like a SMART goal. You know what I'm saying? Even though I haven't defined it in that regard, but excuse me. But yeah, I have a pretty good idea of where we're getting at, and I'll constantly refine it because I'm being accountable. I'm writing things down. I might just, you know, start logging in day to day to see what's going on, what's happening. Because, hey, I'm not going to lie. Ooh. The well of the environment is far too powerful. And I've learned, I've been humbled. And, you know, I've learned that it's best that I build system for these New Year's resolutions. I did mention that I've started, right? Like I've written my New Year's resolutions for next year. This is pretty much like a pre-game before getting to the real game. So yeah, we're like this now. These New Year's resolutions. We're moving like this. And we've got systems. And we'll be constantly adapting the systems and making sure that they get to a point in time where they run themselves. By we, I mean I. And the people that I will be working with. And, you know, systems from this book, Systemantics. No, you should read it. It's amazing. Yeah, systems reach a point in time where they enroach. So I'm trying to get to that point in time where it's automatic. Just how I go to the gym, you know what I'm saying? Squat a bit. That's how I'm trying to get, you know what I'm saying, with the game. Is that starting and knowing we're balanced, we're focused. Let's go. Thank you for watching my video.